Hey, Isabel here. Now, I know I haven't posted a video in, 2 or 3 years, and I barely have any followers, or subscribers as I think they're called in here. But I recently just finished up my freshman year of college at University of North Texas. And I've decided I'm going to take 2-3 years off, starting with just 2. And I'll see where I go from there. But one thing I realized about spring break of this past semester was I wasn't ready for college. Now, why should you listen to me about college? I think my first semester I had less than a 1.0 GPA. That's barely even possible. Actually, it is possible since I did it, but whatever. I'm making this video to explain my reasons why I went to college, I think. But also to try and get people to understand you hear a lot of people say college isn't meant for everybody. And that's actually true. Not that it's not that it's not for everybody. Sometimes it is, but sometimes it's just not right at that time. Like for me, I lost my stepmother in September 12th, 2011. And it's really rocked my world. And not in the good way, of course. It also rocked my family a bit. My parents are separated and I'm adopted. So it's kind of a heavy, weird, it's hard to deal with sometimes. I have a lot of anger issues on that. But back to the college plan, which is what this video is about. Neither of my parents were pushing me to go to college, which for me I guess is very lucky. And so I wanted to make that clear. That wasn't my reason for going to college. And they never pushed me about college. In fact, a lot of my parents, my family said, hey, take a year off. It's okay to do that. And both my parents took a year off. My mom actually, dropped out. Or not exactly dropped out, but she took a leave of absence. So, that wouldn't have been bad. But my school had a project grad, which is not bad. In fact, I think it really helps a lot of people. A lot of people who don't think they'll go on to college, who don't think they have the means to go to college. But my high school, which I will not mention here, was very pushed, I felt. I felt really dogged, or really pestered about, okay, you have to do this, you have to be applying for college, you have to be on top of this scholarship and all that. I mean, you can't get the scholarship, of course, if you're not going to college, and you have to do all these certain things, you have to jump through all of these hoops, which I guess is kind of weeding out the people who don't want to go, or are too lazy. But it just made me feel like that was the next step. Next step was college. I was smart. I got moderately good grades. But that was what the next step was. And it really wasn't. You're probably, why are you lecturing me about this? Because in a way it doesn't matter. College is money. Unless you get a full ride. And even then, someone's paying for that. Is it really down to you to waste all of that money? Especially if it's your parents paying, or if you're contributing, it means so much more. I basically spent my whole year, whole freshman year, wasting away my parents' money. Not only were they paying for room, board, and tuition, but my mom and my dad both gave me money throughout the year because I couldn't get a job. Mostly because I didn't apply and I really needed to, but that's another story. But this is about the fact that they gave me money constantly. Like, I got $20 a week from my mom. I got about $40 a month from my dad. But it's not, in hindsight, I didn't need all that money. In fact, all the scholarship I talked about for Project Grad, they're probably going to kill me over this, and maybe I'll get sued or something, but I didn't even spend that on stuff I should have. I went shopping for stuff with friends. I bought food with that. I didn't need to. I have a 7-day meal plan. So I basically wasted about $2,000 of money in one basic 9-month period. I'm horrible with money, just to let people know that. But, again, going back to the college thing. Go because you want to learn. Not because you think that's the next step. Not because, oh, all your friends are going, and of course you have to go to college, otherwise you're just going to be left out. Hey, if you have family or close family friends that live outside of your home state or hometown, see if you can make a deal with them. Live with them for a few months, a year even, after high school. Try something different. If you want to go to college, that's great. I'm all for that. But be sure it's something that you're ready to do. I mean, high school is like, oh yeah, we were going to prepare you for college. Right. Basically, all they prepare you for nowadays are tests. All teachers are doing is trying to help you hop through the hoops of those tests. Sometimes you run into a couple of rare ones that are trying to teach you the way to get through life as well. But it's mostly the test. And your teachers, they hate it. Believe me, they hate it. My parents are teachers. But I can't stress more. You're going to need determination. You're going to need determination to get out of bed every morning or every afternoon and get to your classes. Half of my classes were even though they were the most boring things sometimes, attendance was highly, highly graded. And the moment when you let that freedom that, hey, I don't have to get up, no one's making me get up for classes, I don't have to go, I can't get punished for it. The way you get punished is that you don't do well. You don't get the credit. You have to pay for that class again. Or worse off, you can't even take that class again and have to find another way. So, you have to be determined. You have to be strong. Well, determined and strong-willed are the same thing. Yeah. Anyways, you just have to keep with it. High school doesn't teach you that. It teaches you to get by. And all the notes you have to take, all the studying. No one, I think, in high school really learns how to study. So, though it may seem lame, though it may seem completely stupid and nerdy or whatever, go to the seminars that the learning centers give. Learn how to study first, and you'll really appreciate it. I would have. And also, get out, do stuff. For me, I'm a wallflower, basically. I tended to be a loner. I didn't go to parties, even though my roommate did. And I had close friends. Friends I hope to have the rest of my life. But I wish I'd gone to a few more parties. Don't make it your whole life. But go to a few. Be careful at them. Have some fun. But go to a few. Join clubs. I mean, I joined a tango club for a semester, which is actually kind of killer on the feet. But, it was fun for a while at last, and I met two of my closest friends there. And then I was doing... What was I doing? I was involved in something. Now I can't remember. Darn it. Anyways. Just put yourself out there. My college had a huge, well, not huge, but medium-sized theater in the central area of campus, where they would show movies twice a month. Usually ones that had just come out, like I saw The Hobbit and Perks of Being a Wallflower and The Avengers. It was really awesome, and I would call up my friends, or they would call me, and meet at the Lyceum, and they always had free popcorn. So it was just, that was the place to be with your friends. And then there's always just hanging out around campus. I mean, don't stay in your dorm. That's the worst thing you can do. The worst social suicide. Go out, have fun, hang out with your friends. I mean, if you're gonna be in your dorm, hang out with a friend in your dorm. I spent tons of time with my friend Rachel in her dorm room, playing with her roommate and, playing with her roommate's cat, whose name was Mouse. You'll never understand that. But it was cool. I mean, it was a comfort cat, and I've grown up with a dog in my life all through my life. So it was just nice to have a sort of pet to hang out and play with for a bit. And just get out. Get out and do stuff. Because that's what keeps you going. Go out to the rec center. I mean, best thing to do. Go out to the rec center with friends. No one's going to care whether you're chubby. Believe me, I'm chubby. No one's going to care about that. They're all focused on what they're doing. And you can check out the man candy there. Lots of guys with pecs. Yeah, I went there. But still, I mean, my gym had a lap pool, and then they had a recreational pool, which was the funnest thing I've been to. There was a whirlpool, there were basically kind of like waterfall kind of things where they would just pour on top of you when you were swimming. And there was this like sort of lazy river kind of thing. It was all cool. And there was like this 20-seater hot tub, which was amazing. And a lot of what got me over there was my friends. And it helped me, it kept me active. By the way, do not eat pizza every day. It is dangerous. So, go for the salad bar sometimes, if you can. Go, like, try it once a week at least, or once a day, if you're ambitious. So I guess that's my really choppy, really, really bad spiel about college. Let me know if you want to hear more from me. I'll probably make more videos anyway. I'm going through this point in my life where I've decided I'm going to take a couple of years off, as I think I told you earlier in this video. I'm moving to Rochester, Minnesota, or around that area. But, it's kind of a big move. My dad lives in Missouri, so we're packing up everything. And it's like a 3,000 acre lot. Oh, not 3,000 acres. It's a 3,000 square foot lot. So we're trying to go down to like a 25 square foot lot, 2,500 square foot lot or something like that. It's just kind of difficult because we have a lot of stuff. Yeah. So maybe I'll report on that next. I guess this kind of blog. See you later. Bye.